everybody. Welcome to episode 22 of Pixel Perfect Gaming. I am Chris.
And I'm Patrick. That's weird. Do that over. I'm Pat. There we go.
I'm just going to say, I'm not doing it over. We got to stick with what we got here. I don't have any editing software, so we just got to go with it.
Weirds me out.
I'm just going to sit here and eat this burnt cookie the whole episode.
I mean, if you're doing that, I'm going to go grab those potato chips and just crunch away.
I mean, I might mute myself occasionally, but I don't know, man. Cookie's pretty good. Anyway.
Even though it's burnt?
Yeah, it's not bad. Liz was going to toss them. She was going to throw them away. And I was like, no, I'll make those.
What kind of cookie?
They're dairy-free cookies.
Yeah, okay, but
Oh, it's just like dairy-free chocolate chip cookies, something like that.
Okay.
We had a big container of them still, so I just put the whole container out on a tray and flattened it out and just put it in the oven. Took quite a while to cook, as you would imagine. But anyway, so here we are. This week, I don't have any life updates. Pat, do you have any life updates? Anything exciting?
Well, I did put the money down.
Right.
On the venue.
For the deposit.
Yep. So it is official, October 2nd, 2020. That is when the wedding will be. The time of day that it will be is still up for discussion because we were originally going to do you can book it for 5 hours, and we were originally going to do 3 to 8. And whenever I went in with the contract and everything, the woman was like, "Are you sure you want to do 3 to 8?" I was like, "Should we not do 3 to 8? Like, is that against the rules? Are we missing something here?" And she's like, "Well, it's a Friday, and if you do 3 to 8, some people are probably going to have to take, like a partial work day or something." And I was like, "Well, like 90% of our guests are coming from out of state, so they're going to have to take that day anyways." And she's like, "Well, it's any 5 hours you want, and so you can do like 5 to 10 if you want, like whatever is fine." She said, "I'm going to put a question mark down for right now, and you guys, you talk about it and you let us know." Okay. That's fine. So I don't know what we'll do, honestly, because I mean, most people are still going to have to take the day anyways. My bosses have already said that they would just close the offices that day, so anyone from work could come and whatnot, so they wouldn't have to take any time off there. But we also, we don't want to take pictures, because it's going to be in the fall, we want to take pictures when it's nice and sunny out, hopefully sunny.
Right.
Not whenever it's starting to get dusky,
Yeah, not to mention, plus if you do it earlier in the day, it kind of tells you who your real friends are, because if those people don't show up at 3, they out. They out of the circle.
Yeah.
So it's a good test, too, Plus, I mean, if it's like 5 to 10, I'm not staying until 10. I'm going to leave at like 9. Not going to happen.
Honestly, that sounds nice. Chris, I don't want you there the whole time, so I might do 5 to 10.
You should, you should definitely do, you don't want me there the whole time.
So I should do 8 to midnight.
Yeah, that would definitely do it. I would show up at 8 by 8:30. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I'm going home. That would be a good one.
It will not be open bar. Throwing that out there now.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Is it indoor, I assume? Since it's in October?
The ceremony is going to be outdoors. And then
Hope it's not too cold.
And I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, fall's pretty nice up here. You've been up here in the fall.
I don't know about pretty nice, but it's not terrible.
Well, I mean, we went to the, what's it called? The NALCS finals. That was like mid to end September, and we were just walking around in t-shirts and jeans, and we were totally fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most people are going to be dressed up to some sorts. We thought October would be good because the girls won't be too cold in their dresses, hopefully, and then the guys hopefully won't be too hot in their suits / tuxes.
We shall see what happens. But it's good that you got the deposit down, so it's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, it hurt to just start counting out $1,000 on the desk for this woman.
Did you give her cash?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They only do cash or cashiered checks.
Yeah, I see. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Well,
it hurt. It also I was very on guard walking around with $1,000 in my pocket from my bank out to my car in the middle of Worcester.
I was gonna say, especially where you live, it's like you just never know. It's almost like they could sniff it on you. You know, the homeless people across the street come sprinting at you.
Well, it didn't help that there were like a bunch of people in line behind me, and I'm like, I would like to withdraw $1,000, and the guy's like, what? What? I would like to withdraw $1,000, please. $1,000? Yeah, yes. Fuck, man, keep it down.
Are you gonna put it in your pocket when you walk out? What kind of car do you drive?
Where do you live?
Is the
Where are you
parking
headed?
lot? What do you bench? You look frail.
Do you have any self-defense background training? No?
Here,
Great.
sir, here's your $1,000. Take this complimentary canister of pepper spray. Enjoy your day. That would be amazing, actually.
They gave me a complimentary can of pepper spray. I would just immediately be redepositing that money and be like, you know what? No, I'll figure something else out.
I need to do something different. There's no reason for me to be getting this. That's
Be
funny.
hilarious.
I like that idea. Gonna open my own bank now. Oh goodness. All right. Well, no updates for me this week on loading screen. So when did you start playing Diablo 3 season 17?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And it's been fucking rough so far.
Why?
Well, you know, I looked at the tier list and I was like, I want to try something new. I want to play something I haven't played before, like class-wise, not just build-wise. So I picked a barbarian. I was like, cool, I'll do charge barb. It's like the second best barb build at the moment. I'll do charge barb. Took 4 fucking ever to gear. And finally geared it. Finally, like, re-rolled everything, leveled up gems, yada yada. And doing a solo 70 was an absolute fucking struggle at almost 700 Paragon. And I just did not enjoy the play style. I was like, well, great. Looks like I have to fucking re-roll now. So now I am gearing up a Blessed Shield Crusader because I played that before and I like that. So that's what I'm doing now. It's almost fully geared. I'm just missing a couple things.
Right.
What about
I
you?
don't think I'm gonna play anymore.
What? Why?
No, I don't think I'm gonna play anymore this season. I'm already bored, honestly. I mean, I went into it with the intent to do the Blood Nova Necro, maybe the Thorns later down the road if I wanted to push, but I pushed so much last season, I don't think I want to do that again. And
Overdid it?
I don't know. Yeah, basically. And I just after I got geared up and played for it a little bit, I was just kind of like, I'm bored. I don't really want to do it. So
Interesting.
I've had
I
that.
get that. I'll occasionally
I've had that
like,
whole problem recently. I'm in that phase again where I'm just kind of bored of everything I play.
yeah,
Like
I
I
feel you.
haven't played Warframe in a couple weeks. That mobile game, I think we talked about it last week. I quit that, and then Diablo 3, I'm over. Although I did download Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age today.
Oh
So,
yeah?
yep, I'm probably gonna. I mean, I probably will put a good amount of time into that, just because I like that game a lot. So we shall see. I struggled with it though because I got it. I ended up getting it on Steam because I can mod it, but the Switch version has a couple things added to it that the PC version currently doesn't have, and I kind of want those things. So I was on the fence. I was like, do I buy it for Switch or do I buy it for PC?
Mm.
But the mods kind of put it in the other direction. I was like, yeah, the mods are nice. I kind of want the mods, so I'm gonna go that route.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I was gonna ask what was I gonna ask? Oh, I hit gold in League,
Ooh, congrats!
so I finally have done it in season. And
I thought you had done it. Was it not in season the last time you did it?
it was in the preseason, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So that was a bit of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. But finally hit gold, and haven't played a whole lot since.
What's that about?
I just think like I've just wanted to hit gold for so long that I finally got it, and I was like, now what?
Basically, sounds about right. Now you have to go for platinum, I guess.
I am not at platinum level. All right, I understand that. I'm okay with that. I can accept that for now.
Isn't the average player base like silver 5, gold 1 though? Like, isn't that where most people rank?
No, most people are lower than that.
Really? I'm gonna Google it.
I'm also Googling League of Legends average player base rank.
Yeah, quite a lot of them are in silver and gold.
Just about 50% of people are silver and lower.
Well, I mean, a good chunk of it is just silver and gold, honestly. And you're looking at 62% of the player base is between silver and gold.
What are you looking at? I'm looking at my numbers are different.
Your numbers are wrong. Which
Mine's
ones are you looking
showing
at?
35.42% in silver.
Hold on, I gotta turn off ad blocker before I can do anything. Damn
18%
sites.
in bronze, and then just shy like basically 3% in iron. Iron 4, only 0.08% of people are in the absolute lowest possible thing.
Interesting.
There's more people in the in diamond than there is in iron 4.
There's the people that start it and then they're like, I don't want to fucking play this. Which I can relate to. I get that.
Sometimes I wish that I could just go play one game down there so I could feel good about myself.
I mean, you could start like a burner account, couldn't you, and do that?
No, it's pretty decent at finding Smurfs and placing them with other Smurfs. So, like, even if it is like, oh, you're Iron 2 with all the other Smurfs. So you're not actually playing the people that are legitimately at that level.
Probably not worth the headache anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Probably
So,
not.
I mean, what are you going to do next? Are you going to move on to the next rank, or are you just going to sit in gold and not play ranked anymore this season?
I mean, I will probably end up playing more ranked again, but I guess at the moment I'm just like, cool, I achieved it, and I just don't have the like, if pegs were thin, it was like, hey, let's go play some league. Like, yeah, cool, let's do it. But my desire to play it by myself is severely muted at the moment.
And what happens if you end up in silver again? You going to tilt off the face of the world?
Like if I drop down into silver,
Yeah.
you'll never hear from me again. I will.
That would be interesting.
I will lose.
So I would
my
just
fucking
be here
mind.
waiting to record, and you would just never show up.
Yeah. You text Britt, and she'd be like, "Oh, he ended up in the mental hospital. The game broke him."
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't reached that point already.
Dude, I tell you, I raged real hard the other day. I was in my promos, trying to get into gold.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this player who picked Aatrox mid, which like is weird, but it's not terrible because you can play him kind of like build him to just kind of like try to one-shot people. And the Kennen on our team said something. Kennen was being a dick. And he said something and it pissed Aatrox off, so he sold all of his items and bought the opposite item. So for people who don't know, you have AD attack damage and AP ability power. And your skills scale off of one or the other or both, and Aatrox scales off of attack damage. So he sold all of his AD and bought nothing but AP stuff, and then just kept running into them, dying over and over, and saying in chat that I don't care, I don't want this Kennen to win, which sucked because like we were putting up a fight 4v5. So if the dude just would have stopped being a piece of shit, it'd have been fine. Nope, his ego
Didn't
was
work
so
that way.
frail that whenever Kennen said something, it wasn't even that bad. Like, yeah, sure, he probably shouldn't have said something, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like,
Right.
I hope you die and your family watch. Like, no, it was just like, hey, stop fucking playing stupid, you ape. And then he just raged off the face of the earth. I was pretty mad about that one. It's one of those ones where I stood up and like paced in circles. I was like, how can someone be this fucking ridiculous? I wish I knew their address so I could send them a box of poop or one of those glitter bombs. Yeah. Yeah. What's your address? Hello? Christopher?
Sorry, I was muted. Forgot.
Fucking A.
Were you asking my address just now?
But yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm definitely not going to tell you that.
Why?
Actually, wait. I will tell you, but only only because I'm moving in a couple months. So, but it's gonna have to wait until like I move. You know,
You're
I'm gonna
in
be
the same
moving, like,
apartment complex.
no, no,
Okay.
no. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
That's so easy, man. I just send it to the old address, and they get it, and they go, "Oh, Chris Whitmer, like he doesn't live here anymore.
I
We'll
don't
just
live here
go."
under that name. I live here under a different name.
Oh
Totally
yeah,
different name.
do you?
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
What's the alias?
So next topic. Yeah, I don't want to be part of that. All right. Anything else going on for you, gaming wise?
No.
Me neither. I'm so bored of gaming at the moment. Wait a second. One thing we didn't take a look at are game releases for next month, because it's something we should cover, because this is going to be the last episode for this month. I just looked at the date and realized it's June, May 26th.
Oh yeah.
What's coming out next month? Let's take a gander.
Borderlands 3 doesn't come out next month, so I don't give a shit.
You're like, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Although I'm pretty sure WoW Classic comes out next month, doesn't it?
I think I'm not 100% sure on that one. I
Oh
think,
no, wait.
or
This is saying
or
August
was it just the
27th.
beta? Yeah, that's what it was, because they were just doing the beta thing.
August 26th if you're in America. Whoa.
So next month in June, we've got, it looks like an Elder Scrolls Online expansion, Warhammer game, Octopath Traveler for PC. Good game. If you've never played it, that's a good RPG. Heavy Rain for PC. That's an old one.
Oh yeah, that is an old one.
Uh-huh. I wonder what it's gonna look like. Mutant Hero or Mutant Year Zero. Interesting. Honestly, nothing that I really recognize. My friend Pedro.
I didn't hear Borderlands, so I don't give a shit.
Goodness gracious. Which, I mean, earlier in the week you had heard, or at least thought that you heard, that they were gonna end up postponing it, which is glad that that was not true.
I'd have been very sad about that.
Yeah, it would have been a bit of a bummer. All right, so we covered that. There's really nothing exciting, so I apologize if there's something that you're looking forward to. I mean, you can let us know, but nothing I'm going to be buying or even looking at. But there are a couple things coming up. So we have Computex happening this week. So there's bound to be some interesting announcements. I think AMD is going to be announcing their new Ryzen Gen 3 chip. And then earlier, I believe it was today or yesterday, NVIDIA trademarked the 3080, 4080, and 5080 name. So it sounds like they're going to be releasing potentially new video cards in August or September of this year, probably RTX 3080, 4080, and 5080. It's most likely an announcement to kind of curve the hype, because AMD announced that they're going to announce Navi at E3.
So you're gonna get one of them?
The Navis? No, I'm not going to buy any more video cards. I'm
Why?
going to hold off on the
You
video
need
card
to.
purchases.
You're outdated
No.
now.
I mean, yeah, I am going to be outdated once they roll out that stuff. And it's going to be like, oh, what do I do?
I know it kills you on the inside.
It does. It does. But no, I'm not going to buy any more video cards. Nothing this year. Although I do like the idea of the Ryzen Gen 3. That's I don't know. That's appealing to me, but I don't think I'm going to upgrade anything else. I'm just going to hold off for the time being. I'm more interested to see just what happens. I'd like to see AMD be a little bit more competitive in the GPU space. So I hope the Navi GPUs do really well. But I don't know. We'll see.
I don't mind being behind the curve on GPU, like on my graphics card. Like whenever those come out, other ones will drop in price, and maybe I'll upgrade to an older model. I mean, because I'm still rocking a 380, and but it's great. It does everything I need. It runs everything totally fine. I can run of all the games I play or have downloaded and played. I can run them all at 1080, which is what my monitors are. So there's no reason for me to do any better.
Yep. I was going to say, for what you play, it's not like you really need anything that extensive. And again, playing at 1080, I mean, you're not playing really graphically intense games most of the time. Considering what you mostly play is Diablo or League or Hearthstone, stuff like that. So,
well, I mean, RuneScape is very graphically intense.
Stop that. You're not out here trying to do, like 200 frames per second of Final Fantasy 15 or anything like that. So
The human eye can only see 24 frames per second, Christopher.
wow, don't start with that. Do not start with that. That's terrible. Let's see. So another announcement that came out this week, Neo 2 Alpha gameplay actually came out this week, and so there's been a lot of gameplay on that game. About an hour, maybe 2 hours, I think, of gameplay's out there right now. Looks very, very similar to the first Neo right now. Although you can make your own character, which I like.
Isn't the first Neo not even that old?
Neo came out 3 years ago?
See,
4 years ago?
I don't know, man. You know, once you're a Borderlands fan, you just expect the releases to come every 10 fucking years.
Every 10 years. It came out February 7th of 2017. So yeah, so a little over 2 years ago.
Let's see. Borderlands 2 release date was September 18th, 2012. And the
Goodness, that is a long
pre-sequel
time.
was 2014.
Was the pre-sequel the last one to come out up until obviously the one coming out in September?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but
it is a little while.
It's too long. I need a new Borderlands game every 6 months.
Yeesh. Didn't even give you time to really enjoy the one you have.
Oh, I'll enjoy it.
Why did you say it like that? So unnecessary. But no, Neo 2 looks good. I will definitely end up buying it because I love the first one. I think I put like 400 hours into the first one, so I'll definitely buy the second one. And, grind my teeth the whole time I play it because it's just the kind of game it is. And then let's see what else happened this week. Dauntless came out of beta and is now on PS4, which we've talked about Dauntless before. That's the Monster Hunter free to play Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's been a while since we talked about that one, but it finally came out of beta and it added about 500,000 players to its player base within the first week. So it did pretty well.
That's pretty dope.
I'm not one of them though, so I'm not gonna play it. I already did the beta, and I don't know. Monster Hunter games they don't do it for me. So
I feel like Monster Hunter games are a lot more fun with people.
Quite possibly, and I just don't. I don't play games with people.
Most games are more fun with people.
Yeah.
Like Borderlands.
Oh my gosh. All I'm gonna hear for the next couple months is you just talking about Borderlands.
I just can't wait for it, man. I'm just so extremely excited for a new Borderlands game.
Did you pre-order it? Where do you sit with that?
I mean, I
pre-ordered mine on PS4.
I don't. Good for you, buddy.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna get it on computer.
None of the pre-order. I don't care about the pre-order stuff. So
I'm in. I just want the early to download kind of thing so I can play it immediately.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that would get me to do it. And honestly, at that rate, I can just buy it like 3 days before it comes out.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Cookie's good. I like them. Yeah, so, I mean, I haven't pre-ordered yet. I probably will at some point, but it's going to be a couple. I'll probably wait till just September, honestly, and then do it.
It was weird. A couple what?
Couple months.
Okay. Your mic, you got extremely quiet for a second. Like
in the microphone, really?
Yeah, like almost like your input volume just skyrocketed down. Just plummeted. Skyrocketed is the wrong term. Just plummeted down.
I didn't do it. I have no idea what happened.
And it came right back up, but it was only for the word months.
Month. Yeah, so I'll probably wait until September and then I'll probably get it. At least that's the plan right now. Let's see. So what else has happened this week? Sonic the movie got delayed. I don't know if you saw that or not, but
we already talked about it.
It was supposed... What?
Didn't we already talk about this?
No, we talked about how they were going to redesign the character.
Yeah, but that would...
we talked about how we thought it would probably be a delay, but they hadn't really announced anything officially until this week. So it was supposed to come out in November up until, I think, like Monday or Tuesday, and then they finally announced it's not coming out until February now. Gotcha. So they have to push it back like 4 months or 3 months so they can redesign the character, which is understandable. I don't know how... I don't know how you end up with a Sonic that looks like that in the first place and think that that's going to be fine, but,
It looked so bad.
It did. It really did. It was creepy. And then the last two things that I had in the notes for this week, there's a new mod that came out for Final Fantasy VII on PC. called Remako. It's just like a HD texture pack, basically. So nothing extravagant. But if you like Final Fantasy VII and you have it on PC and you want to replay it, then you could certainly do that. But the more interesting thing is I actually read an article about how much Japan hates the new Aerith in the upcoming remake from the trailer that came out a couple weeks ago. They hate how she looks.
Really?
Yeah, like Westerners, just about everybody here in the US is pretty happy with it. No big deal. Japan, they are not thrilled with it. They don't like it at all.
Let me Google up how she looks.
They think she looks too Western. Her face is too long, is the common complaint that I have heard.
Look at fucking everyone else. Nah, bullshit. Stupid. She's following suit of fucking everybody else here. I disagree. I don't know. What do you have? Do you agree? Are you muted? Not sure if on purpose.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting. Do I think that she looks too westernized, or do I think that her face is too long? Is that what you're asking?
Both.
I like the way she looks. I have no issues with how she looks. It doesn't bother me one bit. So, I don't know. I would doubt that they're probably gonna adjust it, but who knows? Honestly, we won't know till we get there, I suppose.
So, I mean, here's a picture that I found where it looks like someone altered it a little bit. Let me send it to you here quick, and it gives a side-by-side view.
Is it the one where they shrink her face and she looks weird? Yep, it's the one where they shrink her face and she looks a little strange. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either. I'm not a fan. The other thing is like they have nothing to say about any of the other characters. I think overall all the characters look pretty similar. Like they look like they fit each other's design, I think, fairly well. And they just seem to have a problem with this one. But I'm like, if you change her face to that shorter one, then it throws off the design of everybody else, because then all of a sudden she doesn't look like she fits in with everyone. It looks like she, came from another planet or something.
I agree. Like, look at Cloud. He doesn't.
I don't.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
stupid.
know. It's nonsense to me.
Is there some weird obsession with this character over there that we just aren't privy to?
I mean, there's probably weird obsessions with the game overall. I mean, they're still raging that Tifa hasn't shown up yet, so. Which maybe that's why they haven't shown her, is because it's like, we know it's going to be a big deal, so we're going to wait.
Gotta get these boobies just right.
Everyone's going to have something to say about it.
Yeah. There will always be complaints. So
I think she looked. I keep muting myself. It's that kind of day, honestly. Jesus. No, I think she looks fine. I hope they don't adjust it just for the sake of all the complaints, and I'm just hoping we see some more gameplay at E3. That would be nice.
That would be cool. Or like, I'd be cool with a different trailer too.
I want some actual. What I would like to see is a legitimate breakdown of the gameplay and how it works and the materia system. And I would love to see some summons. Like, I want to see a summon. Please show me what the summons look like. And I hope they don't. What?
You didn't hear that they're not doing the materia system?
Where did they say this?
No, I'm just kidding.
Point me in the direction so I can throw a huge fit. I would have raged. That would have been the rest of this episode, is me just like, are you fucking kidding me? There's no reason for any of this to be happening.
I just put my headset down and walked away.
And that's the end of the episode.
Let you rage for a while.
Yeah, that's what would have happened. No, I'd like to see some summons, because I don't think we've seen anything quite yet for any of that.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Who would you want
to see what they do? That's a good question. Let me think about it. I would like to see. No, I could give a shit less. I would like to see Odin, specifically because Odin has an insta-kill move in the Final Fantasy VII game, so I'd like to see that move and how they've redone it. Where he cuts the enemies in half and kills everybody on the screen immediately. I like that. I'd love to see that. I would also like to see Zero Bahamut or Neo Bahamut, honestly. Either would be fine.
What about
probably Zero?
I don't know how to say the name. Quizak Quetzalcoatl.
Not in Final Fantasy 7.
Not in 7?
No, in 8.
Mm.
Yeah, not in 7.
Well, I do love me some 8.
I know. As soon as I heard it, I was like, he's thinking about 8 right now. He's thinking, like, where's that 8 remake at? I can't wait.
Where's Squall?
Yeah. No, not in there, unfortunately. Although I do like, I'm kind of hoping that they release it on the PS4 and the computer, because if they release it on the computer, then there's the mod community is going to jump all over it, and that's going to be nice. That would be really cool.
Ooh, Leviathan would be cool to see.
Yeah, Leviathan would be cool. There's some other ones like Typhoon. Who else is in that game?
Oh, I got a list.
I mostly want to see Zero Bahamut, I think, honestly.
Titan,
Yeah,
Chocomog.
I don't give a shit about the Chocomog's the first summon you get in the whole game. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Shiva's classic.
Rama. There's Bahamut, there's Odin, Kujata.
Oh yeah, it's the bull. I forgot about that.
Alexander.
Indifferent. I was about to say Doom Train, but that's an 8.
I love how.
Or is Doom Train in 9, actually?
No, Doom Train's 8.
That's what, okay. I thought it might have been 9, but...
I love how when I say Alexander, you're like, "Nyeh." And this article's like, Alexander is hands down one of the coolest summons in the Final Fantasy series.
Wow. I disagree. Who else?
Phoenix.
I don't really remember Hades. I do remember Phoenix.
Knights of the Round.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I'd like to see that, actually. That would be cool. Although I don't know, how long is their presentation? If they've got 10 minutes and they just show us that, like, presentation over, we ain't got time for that shit. Although, if they shortened it, I would be just as pissed, because I still want it to be lengthy. I want to be able to be like, oh, I've got to pee in the middle of this fight, Knights of the Round, and then go, take a pee, come back. It's still doing the full animation, sit down, get comfortable, put my headset on, adjust my feet. Oh, it's over, and then get back to it.
See if we find anything on the Summons remake if we do some Googling here.
Yeah, I haven't looked, so I'm not sure, but
it just looks like fan art.
Oh.
Some of it's pretty good, though.
Some of the fan art's pretty good?
Yeah. So these people are very talented.
A lot of talent out there in the world.
Yeah, where's mine?
Where's your what?
Where's my cut of the talent?
Of the talent?
Yeah.
Where's my cut? That's funny. No, so I would like to see that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad that Kingdom Hearts 3 is done. That way we don't have to, we can finally move on to something better. I apologize to everybody out there that likes Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't.
Let's see if there's any news on a Legend of Dragoon remake.
No. There's no news. I know you want there to be news, sir, but I don't think there will be.
There's a website just called legendofdragoonremake.info.
Really? That's funny.
I don't know if I trust even going to that site.
You end up with an immediate virus for it.
It just auto installs the game, and you can't do anything else on my computer anymore but play the game. Not that bad. Not that bad.
It's worth it. 3 stars out of 5. Oh my gosh. Anything else for this week? I'm hoping we have some exciting stuff happen at Computex for this week, and then we have something to talk about for next week for that. Like another roll-up TV or something, Although
the roll-up TV.
Where did that even come out at? When was that announced last year?
CES?
Oh, yeah. CES, yeah. I think you're right. All right, Pat, well, any rage-inducing moments for you this week? I haven't played anything, and I'm just going to play Final Fantasy 12, and there's nothing really rage-worthy about that, so...
I gambled myself into poverty in RuneScape.
How did you do that, anyway?
So, you're not supposed to gamble in RuneScape. Player run games.
What do you mean you're not supposed to gamble?
It's against the rules.
Oh. Well, that adds a nice spicy moment to this.
So player run games of chance are a bannable offense. So there's this website that you can go to, and you gamble through the website and then just do the trades in game. And it's legitimate. It's been around for like, I don't know, a long time, since like before old school RuneScape needed to be old school RuneScape, like back whenever it was still like that's just what RuneScape was like. So I don't know, fucking like 11 years, 17 years, something like that. And you gamble. There's like it's an IRC chat you gamble through. And I gambled all my money away on roulette, and I am now dirt fucking poor. Dirt fucking poor.
Did you win at all, or you just lost constantly?
I won maybe like twice. I mean, you've gone to the casino with me. You know me. I bet numbers. I'm a number guy.
Yep. Whereas I
And
just do
so,
black.
I'm throwing out on my numbers. Missing every fucking time, right? And I always play the same set of numbers over and over again. I always play those numbers. And I had lost a lot. I was down a good bit. And I was like, all right, like I'm gonna sit out a couple rounds before I get back into it. And then boom, hits one of my numbers. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Play around. Miss. I'm like, all right. Back to sitting out. Boom! Hits another one of my fucking numbers. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I like that.
I was pissed, man. I was so pissed. I'd have been up a lot.
How much did you lose?
60 mil. 32 mil. Yeah.
Wow. How long does it take to get that amount of money?
Will remain. It depends. It can take a while, or you can get really lucky and make like 5 times that, with like one item,
I see.
Very RNG.
Yeah.
I was accompanied by someone who will remain nameless in this gambling.
I could probably guess, I feel like.
While he did not end up in poverty as I did, he lost 140 mil.
Good lord.
It was a good fucking time.
How much did he have to gamble away if he lost 140 mil and he's not, on the streets?
He still has like 100 mil left or something. I think he should go gamble it. He's got to make it back, right?
Sure. Why are you so poor compared to him, though?
He's a lot better at the game than I am.
I see.
He has higher skills. He, he helps people for money, things like that.
People for like new players.
No, lazy people.
Oh, so he actually does get paid to run around and do quests and stuff for people, that kind of thing. Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. So he will do that one quest for you that you've neglected to complete.
Oh, he 100% will. Anytime we talk about it, he's like, I'll do it, man.
How much is he going to charge you for it?
I don't have a clue. But I won't be doing it anytime soon.
Oh, come on.
Well, I can't. I'm too poor.
That was going to be my next question. Are you too poor to actually do it now?
I am, and I sold part of the equipment needed to try to win it all back, and I lost it.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So how long is it going to take? Like, how much do you need to run the quest you were doing?
Well, I need to make at least another 3-something mil to buy a blowpipe back, and then another like 500,000 to get the ammo and the charges for the blowpipe, and then I probably need another 200K maybe to buy up supplies to do a couple runs.
To buy the blowpipe back?
Yes. Yeah.
You sold the weapon that you had? Is that what I'm hearing?
I literally just said that I sold equipment needed for it so I could continue gambling.
I missed that
Christopher.
part. I missed the equipment needed part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it's not
you really wanted to gamble.
It's not necessarily needed, but it is very beneficial.
What's beneficial is paying attention while you're doing it. Hey-o.
You fucking kid. All right, you do it, bud. You go create an account right now. Start leveling it up.
No, okay? The game, I can't get over the visuals. I watched the video about why people still play Rune or why it's coming back or whatever. That was, like a month ago you sent me that? And I watched it and I was like, I get this. This stuff makes sense. But the very first thing was if you can get past the graphics, and I was like, I can't. So I guess this is where I'm at.
You think you're better than me, Chris? With your 2080 Ti graphics card? Huh?
What is that do with anything? With your 2080 Ti video card.
Just because I'm not as graphically privileged as you, sir?
I mean, it's not like I play anything that's particularly worthy of it.
Exactly. So
honestly.
load up RuneScape, download RuneLight. That's the client you want to use. I'll fucking help you out, man.
I know.
We'll make you a nice big cash stack, and then we'll go gamble it away.
How long would it take me to gear up and be at a position where I can take on that challenge? How long?
Well, it depends, right?
I know. Yeah.
It could
What's
take
the bare minimum?
It could take bare minimum like 20 minutes.
What?
Yep. There's a guy, his name is Rendy, and he has a YouTube channel, and his thing is doing challenges with the lowest possible stats. Like, how low can he be and still achieve these hard things?
Okay, without being that guy, what do we, like, reasonably?
Oh, hang on, you still got to hear this shit, okay? So okay. I'm like 96 or 97, and I cannot complete the fire cape. He did it at level 18.
Huh.
Level 18. Chris.
I don't know what to say about that. What's the max level of this game anyway? Is there a max level?
126 is the max character level, and then 99 is the max per skill level.
Right.
So, but not all skills affect your level.
You need to analyze that video and see what you're messing up.
What I'm messing up is trying to switch something, realizing I got the wrong thing, and then going, fuck, and then dying. I know what I'm messing up, Chris.
It's the screaming of the fuck that probably does it for you.
If I took that out, it would save me.
Yeah, if you took that out, then you would have yeah, there would be a moment where you're like, oh, I could just click the other thing and be fine, but no, it's the fuck, and then I didn't click it, I died.
Because when I yell fuck, I lose all mobility in my hands.
Well, see, when I picture you yelling fuck, like your hands go up and your headset goes flying, and then you come back, and it's too late. That's what I imagine.
Yeah. Well. Cool. Well, let me know what your in-game name is after you download. And
I'm not gonna download it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. Wait. Okay. So you didn't answer my question. How long reasonably would it take me to do it? To get to a stage.
Like to get all your levels up to the point where the average person does it. Like a week.
How many hours would I be playing that week?
I don't know, just playing for a few hours in the evening.
What if okay, hypothetically, what if you make me an account and then you go through the grind stuff and then give me the account and I'll log in and do the challenge?
You can just use my account.
Without any prior knowledge. You don't want me to do that, because what if I finish it? What is that response?
If you finished it,
yeah,
I would have a lot of fucking mixed feelings, buddy. All right, part of me would be like, "Wow, dude, like, good job, did it?" Like, no prior knowledge of the game, anything, how like the tick rate in the game works, whatever, how to save spot things. Like, you figured out, you did it, good fucking job. I'm proud of you. And then another part of me, on the inside, would just be a volcano of rage.
A volcano of rage.
Yeah, I would be coming down to Virginia, and I'd be following you around for like a week, just stalking you, raging on the inside, and that's.
That'd be really uncomfortable, because I would have to take the week off work, because otherwise you'd just be sitting in my fucking living room just like raging the whole day.
No, I would be outside your window, not hiding. Like, I would just set a lawn chair right there.
So you would just be sitting on my porch, just yelling through the back door at me while I'm in the dining room doing work. At
most, all you would hear is me grumbling to myself, just going, "Oh, you think you're fucking better than me? You think you're fucking better than me because you did that and I couldn't."
And then occasionally, I'm like, "Pat, I'm gonna order food. Are you hungry?" And you're like, "Yeah." I would love to see you out there, like eating Jimmy John's, grumbling to yourself.
Think you're better than me because you ordered Jimmy John's and I didn't order Jimmy John's?
That would be amazing.
It would leak into everything.
Yeah, I would be on board with this. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you do an attempt on it. Because I know for a fact you won't get it first attempt. I know it. I'm that confident.
That makes me want to research it all to hell. And
you go right ahead. You think I fucking haven't?
I definitely think that you have. I don't know. I'll think about it. We would have to live stream it though. That'd be funny.
I would want us to live stream it with both of our cameras showing.
Just in case it went the other way. Just in case.
Dude, you'd be like on the final boss. And you'd have him at like half health. And you would just see me visibly sweating.
Eyes widening.
Just like, oh god.
Shaking.
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking A.
And then when it happened, it would be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Or it wouldn't. Or you would fail, and I'd just be like, "Fuck yeah, I told you, Chris. I told you."
That would be funny. I would like that.
That would be very enjoyable. Let's look into making this happen. I'm gonna have to get the funds to set you up.
Yeah, you need to do that first. You have to go back to actually getting the funding for it. So
yeah. I've been trying to rebuild that cash stack, man. I started doing this thing. It's called Barrows, where you kill some, like, we'll call them demi-bosses, and work your way to a chest. And you open the chest, and you have chances of getting those bosses pieces of armor. Some of them, they range anywhere from 70k, which is chump change, to like 2.5 mil. I was like, cool, like I can do this for a little while, get a couple good pieces, get the cash stack back up to where, and then I can, I'm like, okay again. And I've only gotten one piece so far, and it was the 70k piece. So I hate my life.
I hate my life. It's bullshit. That's funny. Just tell, what's his name? We can't say his name, apparently. I don't know why, but yeah, just ask him to loan you the money so you can continue doing it.
No.
Sir, I need some monies.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because I'll pull the classic Vegas bookie move where I'm like, look, I'll just borrow $1,000 from the bookie.
That's true. You would go gamble it away immediately.
To the casino.
Oh my god. That would be funny.
I'll profit it. And then pay him back what he gave me, and then I'll walk away with money.
I could see you doing that.
I would have a gambling addiction, so,
Yeah, you really would. All right, Pat, anything else for this episode?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, next week we'll be talking about Computex and some of that fun stuff, so hopefully something decent announced, and then we are... E3 is coming up. I don't think it's next week. Hold on, let me double check what the E3 dates are.
Pretty sure it's not next week.
11th, yeah. It's not next week, it's the week after. So we'll be covering Computex for next week's episode. And then the week after, we'll be covering E3 and all the fun shit. That should be a fun one because I'm looking forward to Death Stranding and Final Fantasy and PS5. No PS5 announcement. We'll probably have a new Xbox we can talk about, though. So... But all right. Well, Pat, take us out of this one.
Bye.
He's a broken man. So poor and beaten down.
A couple tears rolling down the face.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in again, guys. Don't gamble all of your virtual money away. I wouldn't advise.
Or do. I mean, it's virtual money.
It was fun during the time.
At least it's virtual money, so it could be a lot worse. You could have taken that $1,000 from the bank for the deposit, ended up at a casino. Like, I'll just gamble this, make triple the money, Chris, and then the deposit won't feel so bad.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I don't want to be responsible for that because Britt's already mad at me over the whole, like, Chris is really pushing the fix for the deposit and for the wedding venue. So I don't need to be. No.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
you dock some points, buddy.
Yeah, see exactly. And then you would immediately throw me under the bus, like, well, Chris said it was the best statistical move to gamble the money and then get more winnings. I mean, think if it worked, it would be amazing.
Oh, 100%.
But she'd be like, well, now we don't have money for the deposit, and you're like, well, I mean, another place will come around, so we'll just wait.
I'd just be like, well, blame Chris. It was his idea.
Yeah.
Get the 1,000 out of him now. You call him.
I send you an IOU in the mail. See if you can put that down as the deposit. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, everyone
All right.
have a great week. And
Bye, everybody.
we will talk to you soon.
See ya.